Hello. So, Alberta Immigration just announced its latest numbers for October 25, and in this particular presentation, we will go through that. So, the latest numbers were announced on 8th October 2025, and this is I have tried to put it on my trusted whiteboard. And for the first time, you would see that there is a lot of green in this particular summary. Let me zoom in a bit. The data on my whiteboard is obviously and as always based on this particular official announcement, which was updated on 8th of October 2025. What you will notice here if you come to this page, let me just grab a QR code if you want to come. This is the QR code for this particular page if you want to jump into this page very quickly. So if you come here, what you would see is, first thing that you would see is the number of allocations has been adjusted. Alberta had received 1,528 new allocations, which is now reflected in the total numbers. Now, obviously, this 1528 would be distributed across streams, and that is one of the major reasons we will see a green across the remaining numbers. So, let me explain it for the uninitiated. Anytime you see a green on my whiteboard, it means it is a positive from a candidate point of view. Anytime you see a red, it's a negative from a candidate point of view, and anytime you see black, it's basically unchanged. So let's look into the numbers. Obviously, the numbers have increased because of those additional 1500 odd allocations for 2025. But what has changed? Alberta Opportunity Stream. The first row on this particular report is Alberta Opportunity Stream, and what we have always known is that Alberta Opportunity Stream is the most popular stream in Alberta. So it has received again a lion's share, almost 40% of, I would say, the last allocation. From 446 it goes up to 1067. Dedicated healthcare pathway, the next row on the list, receives 280 odd allocations, close to 300 allocations, and the number goes up to 407. Next comes priority sector. It has also gone up significantly, 170 allocations remaining. Now remember guys, we are already like 8th or 9th of October, and we have less than 3 months to go towards the end of the year. So these numbers are looking healthy. Look at this, 1067 in 8th October, right? All AOS is now back at the same level it was in July, right? So basically, earlier they had 1068 allocations to use in 5 months. Like in July it was like 6 months, a little less than 6 months. Now they have a little over 3 months. They have little over 3 months to use up all these allocations. So we will see a significant draws. The number of draws would go up, the score would go down, and we will see a lot of invitations going out. So that's a very good news, and that's why I have marked it as green. Okay. Where was I? I was at dedicated healthcare pathway. So dedicated healthcare pathway 407. Surprise. See this. Accelerated tech pathway. Accelerated tech pathway had used up all its allocation by September 25. But now it has received 130 more allocations, almost as equal to priority sector. Priority sector has also received 128 allocations, but 135 allocations for tech pathway, which is again a good news. It's almost more than the allocations received at the start of the year. So at the start of the year, tech pathway had an allocation of 146. Now you would see a total allocation for next 3 months as 135. So it might indicate a renewal in interest in the tech pathway. So good news. Law enforcement pathway 10. A slight increase over the allocations that were remaining, but not a significant source of interest. Let's come to rural renewal stream. Rural renewal stream has also got its share increased 346 from 230. However, tourism and hospitality is something that was a surprise I was talking about. Its allocation has not increased at all. It has in fact just followed the same trajectory of reducing the number of allocations remaining due to the nominations issued, and it doesn't seem to have received any new allocation. So that is a not so good news for people who would be interested in tourism and hospitality. Okay, so that's important. Let's put these numbers in perspective, right? As I was saying that AOS is now back at the level it was in July. What about dedicated healthcare pathway? Dedicated healthcare pathway is back at almost at the starting of the year. The initial allocation was 500. Now just the additional allocation is 300 odd, and now remaining is 400. So what they had initially planned to allocate across the year, almost 80% of that would have to be done in the next 3 months. So we would see a lot of draws for dedicated healthcare pathway. Priority sector, to put in perspective, 170 is again almost back at the July level. It had reduced to 42, and now it's back to 182. So it's almost back at the July level. Tech pathway, as I was saying, it's almost, the number of allocations received has just doubled, almost practically doubled the allocations for 2025. So no comparison, it goes back almost a year, I would say. So it's like understand this as a reset of the tech pathway at all. Law enforcement pathway, not a very significant source. Rural renewal stream 346. So if I go back, keep going back, again at somewhere around August level, it's resetting at almost at August level. So we should see a lot more interest and a lot more draws in rural renewal stream. And tourism and hospitality, as I said, it's not progressing in any positive or negative way. So that's the update on the numbers. However, I need to discuss the processing times, right? Let's look at the processing time. AOS is July 25. Dedicated healthcare pathway is September 25. Tech priority sector is September 25, and accelerated tech pathway is right now at May. It will change in the next update. And the rural renewal stream is February 25 for people who are already working, and people who don't have a work permit is 13th April 24. So every other stream has progressed in the date. Now everything is in 25, apart from the tourism and hospitality, which is still in December of 24. We expect it to move, and I am just thinking this is just a technical or a clerical error. This has not moved. Like 13 December has been there since August. So yeah, I think it's a clerical error somewhere in the system. So that's the update on the dates. So we would see that a renewed interest. So here are my predictions. I am thinking that we will see a lot more draws in tech pathway. We would see a lot more draw in the dedicated healthcare pathway, and the priority sector will have a few more draws, I would say, right? AOS will continue to get it draws because it's the most popular stream in Alberta. Rural renewal stream got some breather room, so we will see some more draws coming for rural renewal pathway, but the significant change that we will notice will be for healthcare and tech pathway. So these two are like coming back from beyond and taking their space. So that's the update on the processing numbers. Let's look at the draws that happened. So in October, they have already done 3 draws. AOS has already sent out 1,000 application, guys. Oh my god, 1,000 invitations has already been gone for for AOS. Tech Pathway, as I was telling you, right, it will see a renewed interest in coming weeks and months, and they have already sent out 230 applications for invitations to apply for Tech Pathway. Very, very, very good news for people. I got my PNP under this particular Tech Pathway, so this is very close to my heart. So Tech Pathway, last time it was in September. 16 September, score was 55, number of people invited were 320. Now the score has dropped and number of invitations is at 230. What was the other thing? Before September it was July, 69 and 22. So this would also indicate that the number of people in Tech Pathway, the pool is also increasing, right? Let's see the pool size. Pool size is around 2741 for Tech Pathway, which is ranked, I would say, if AOS is 1, tourism and hospitality. Tourism and hospitality has one of the biggest pool sizes, but tourism and hospitality doesn't have much room to run. See, it has only 36 nominations remaining. Yeah, like a significant mismatch in that case. And then, so where was I was here, where the rural renewal stream AOS was number 1, tourism and hospitality looks like number 2, priority sector number 3, rural renewal stream number 4, and then 5th on the list is Accelerated Tech Pathway. So Accelerated Tech Pathway still has a significant number of people in the pool, and they have already issued 230 invitations. We will see more draws like this coming forward. And then comes the express entry priority sector, which again had a draw of 91 people. 60 was the score and 91 people were invited to the application. Nice. So here is my prediction. Accelerated Tech Pathway will get much more attention in the coming weeks and months for 2025. We don't know what we have in store for 2026, but 2025, look out for a renewed interest in the Accelerated Tech Pathway and in the priority sector. Priority sector has received some more nominations, as I said, and priority sector plus AOS is always going to be popular, and we are going to see a larger pool of people invited as we go forward. Like AOS has been inviting a lot of people anyways. Let's see, AOS has been inviting a lot of people. I see October 1 draw was 1000, September was 1100, Alberta opportunity in 4 September was 891, 581. Yeah, so it has been inviting, but yes, the last 2 draws have been pretty significant. So we will see a similar size of draw for AOS and Tech Pathway. So these 2 are my favorites now, Tech Pathway and AOS. So let's see how we go, how does the prediction comes along, and so how was it? Let me know. Any questions, any suggestions, reach out to me on the comments. I'll try my best to reach out to you. And yes, people have been asking me about my WhatsApp group, so this is the WhatsApp group. Join these WhatsApp groups if you want. I'll just pause it here. Yeah, so these are my WhatsApp groups. Join, and we can have a good discussion on people who are interested in this. Okay, so yeah, thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.